What's up, everyone? Welcome to Scotch for Dummies. It is a Tuesday night edition, but who cares, right? We're drinking Scotch.
We don't care. It's a great night.
It's a fun night. Actually, one of our favorite distilleries, Dalmore, is on the shelf here tonight. I picked this bottle up 2 months ago. Can you believe it's been sitting in my bar unopened for 2 months?
I can't believe we sat on
we had to go through we had a bolus of a bunch of good scotches, and you just can't go every
We've been patient and good, but I get this at the duty free for around, I think it was $80, so I thought it was a really good deal. But this is a 15-year. Let's see, age 13 years in white oak casks.
Look how dark that is.
It is, yeah. Now,
and before you talk with the E150,
I don't care if they put E150 in it or not. It's dark. That's some molasses stuff right there.
I bet it tastes pretty damn good.
we're gonna find out.
Dalmore has planned the presentation to have a dark liquor here,
and it looks good.
So let's see. 13 years in white oak casks, and then 3 years in a split of Amoroso, Oloroso, and Apostle butt casks. Is that right?
Which three different sherries for 3 years.
That's unusual.
Which is awesome.
A year apiece, and it's going to be damn good.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Oh, you're spilling the goodness.
You're slopping.
Oh, my goodness.
You've done this before, right?
Goodness.
Not very often. I don't pour very often.
That Octomore has him all shook out.
It did.
It's so beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
So we were reading earlier about the nose and the taste. We heard a lot about cinnamon, apples, chocolate, some different spices. What else did we talk about? Anything else?
I don't know.
Dalmore.
Well,
Dalmore's delicious.
You know, we've heard that there's a lot of people saying this is better than the 18. So the 18 we just reviewed not too long ago. Go check that out.
And we're going to put them all head to head. We've got the 12, the 15, and the 18 all sitting here. So there will be another review coming that puts all those together.
We're waiting for the Dalmore 35 they mentioned in one of the James Bond movies.
Yeah, someone needs to.
We're waiting for a sample of that.
Oh, was it the Kingsman or something they said?
It was the
Kingsman.
Yeah, Dalmore 35, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, it's Dalmore 35 bottle 965.
Okay, this smells delicious.
Okay, so, you know, we're a fan of Dalmore. King Alexander's
the apple
on
in there. I smell the apple.
I get a lot of dried fruit.
Oh yeah.
So fruit.
Oh,
all right.
man.
Sugar and spice.
Yeah, it
Little bit
is
of
sugar
salt,
and
It's got
spice.
fruit cake. There's a little bit of molasses in there.
Oh, I definitely got some syrup. Yeah.
So what's the proof on this?
This is 80 proof.
80 proof. So it's 40% alcohol. Not too hot. Should be good, rich, fruity, sweety,
Spicy.
Man, some dark chocolate cherry.
I'm already salivating.
I know. Exactly.
So definitely there's no pretense here. No smoke. No pee.
Nope.
So Dalmore's what, a Highland or a?
That's a Highland.
It's a Highland.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get any of the Islay marine flavors.
This distillery is masters of just cramming layers of flavor into their
complexity.
whiskey.
So
it's amazingly good.
I'm not getting a lot on the nose. It's not like overpowering.
No, but what's there is complex and
subtle.
deep.
Yeah.
You can definitely get the orange peel coming out now for me.
Apples, orange peels. I smell some spice. I got the chocolate. There's a bunch going on in there. You just gotta pick it apart.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so
I gotta taste this shit.
Wow. Okay. Not as sweet as I expected.
God, is it smooth? Wow.
Man, that's good.
That's like drinking butter. I mean, that's
It really is, man.
It's smooth and rich.
I got a lot of malt on that first palate.
Which I absolutely love.
zero heat, not zero alcohol burn, just completely smooth with chocolate. Definitely a chocolate aftertaste for me.
Yes, but then after that goes away, I got a spicy aftertaste. Not hot, but a spicy.
Yeah.
There's some
Yeah. So with most scotches, you know, if you really slosh them in your mouth, no matter how you cut them, there you still get some alcohol, tingle, some burn. This one is very soft.
Yeah.
You can hold
15 years, boys.
You can hold it in your mouth and it doesn't burn you up.
It's got sweet notes on the beginning, and it just kind of fades into a pepper at the back end, like a white pepper though. It's not like
burn you up.
Yeah, like black pepper's like overpowering. This is like a white pepper.
I cannot wait
subtle.
to match this bad boy up against the 18 because this is good.
This is really good.
It's got to be 3 years in sherry cask. So what were we talking about earlier? You know, a lot of the distilleries put them in there for 3 months. They finish the scotch out for 3 months. Dalmore's doing it for 3 years.
They're getting a lot more depth and complexity out of it.
This is going to change as it sits right here.
Now I'm starting to get the oak, the American oak coming out.
Yep.
Yeah. It takes a couple sips to get that to come out.
But
you know what I like
it's
about
like
so far?
around everything else, though. You
Yeah.
got like a middle core flavor, and then the oak is just kind of on
Yeah,
the
the oak
periphery.
kind of finishes it out.
Yeah.
It's starting to already kind of
Man,
king me a
that's
little
good.
bit with some evolve. It's evolving to different flavors here, and just sitting here and tasting and complexity. It's already.
I got some
The flavors are
dates
subtle.
and some raisin.
Yeah, the flavors are subtle in this. So, you know, I'm typically a more full-bodied guy, so this
You
is
gotta-
good.
Some butter-
You gotta
I gotta
work at it
respect
a
it.
little bit.
You do have to work at this one to really extract the flavors out of it. This is definitely a Scotch you want to drink with others to talk about, because if you sit by yourself, I'm afraid you wouldn't appreciate it and understand it as much.
This is a really good Scotch. I mean, just
I'm
pour it.
surprised by how
glass.
smooth it is.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it is 15 year. Let's give it credit.
You know, you mentioned earlier, review we read earlier. It's a dangerous Scotch because you can drink this really easily.
I could kill this bottle together. The four of us could put this thing down tonight.
Yes.
And maybe still hit the dartboard in the other room, but probably
We
not.
might hit it.
Well, we'll hit the wall anyway.
Yeah, we'll hit the one, not my
We're
wall.
close. No, it's fine. Not like it hasn't been hit before.
We need to have a big picture of that on the screen behind us, a picture of that dartboard.
All right, so Drew,
guys
you
think?
kicked this off. Sean, what do you
Go.
got? You're on deck.
Man, you know what? I don't even want to put water on it.
I don't either, but I got
got
to.
it.
I have to, just to be fair. I mean, someone called us out on a comment the other day. I don't even remember which Scotch it was.
Oban.
That was a long time ago, and we, you know, fair enough. We missed that. We should have put some water on it to see what it did. I mean, you got to judge
This is
it.
good, neat. It's smooth.
It is. It doesn't need the
clean,
water,
it's-
but you got to find out. Maybe water, you know, turns it into a.
I think it's going to wash out some of the subtle
I'm
complexity.
afraid. I'm actually afraid to put water on it, but we have to keep it consistent.
Right. I'm putting a little bit, not much. See, to me, I put that water on there, and now I get more darker chocolate and grapey smell, like grapes.
Really?
It kind of makes it a little more buttery.
Really?
On the
Does it
palate.
make it oilier? Maybe does it?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, let's look at the legs on this.
Look at that,
Well, it's
they're
only
all
40% alcohol, so
Look
it's
at
not
how
gonna
long there. I mean, it's oily.
Yeah, those legs are long and thin.
Yep.
They're not breaking up. It's that smoothness.
It smells very about the same for me. It hasn't really changed.
so what we pay for this?
$80 at duty free. I think it's probably going to be a little bit more, but
So we're looking
Alright.
at we're looking online. They're ranges from $70 to $100 a bottle. So it's a high end Scotch. I mean, 15 year. That's what you expect.
Yeah, but for 15 years, I mean, $80. We got it for $80, 15 year. Lagavulin 16, we're paying $1.20 here in Indianapolis now. So that's for a year more. That's what it was at the liquor store today.
Yep.
$1.20?
Yep.
$1.19. So
It's expensive.
for some reason, it's gone up.
You're paying
It's
for
sad. All right. So I like this Scotch a lot. Like,
Tell us how you really feel.
I can't
Sean.
really understate that fact. Dalmore's, I love Dalmore. I have not been disappointed by
Maybe
even,
it's single.
Even their entry level 12 year is a great Scotch.
It is.
To me, this is. It's gonna be one of my favorites. It might be.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a tough one. It's
Uh-oh.
gonna be a tough one to
For
keep for a while.
the flavor for the money, it's a good bottle. It's complex. It's got depth of flavor. I'm gonna give it a 3. I think
Roger
for the
that.
money, it's a smooth, easy drinking Scotch. It's got some complexity.
Yep.
It's easy to afford this Scotch. So if you're
$80 a
looking for a
bottle?
little more
That's
complex, a
not easy
little
to
more refined
And it's
flavor,
salty, right?
this is a good, step up from your 12-year entry level Scotches. So I'm going to give it a 3.
All right. Well, price. Let's start with that. So price, it's a little bit more affordable, a little more expensive than a typical affordable bottle, I'll say. So,
Yeah.
but I will say, if you want to take a next step and get something that's a little bit better, or actually a lot better for a little bit more price, this is a good stepping stone. I love the nose, love the palate. I'll say I'm gonna ask her to the dance before you, so you better get on it.
Well, she's coming home with me.
Yeah, right. Ooh, hey, let's talk about that. So when it comes to that, the flavors in this thing, are
Not right.
are subtle. They're there. There's a lot of flavor. She's got a lot to offer, but you better take. It's going to take you a while to get around
They're
rest,
subtle.
to get it all
Yeah.
out. You know what I mean?
This is going so wrong.
I follow the analogy here, folks. Just stick with me.
All right, we only got.
But I really love it.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna, yeah, right. I'm gonna give it a 3.2, a 3 also. I'll say. I thought about the 3.5 because it is really, really good. I can kill this bottle myself. I actually preferred it neat.
Yeah.
The water doesn't hurt it. It just waters it down. Literally takes,
Yeah,
makes
I think it takes some of
lighter.
that complexity away.
And as smooth as the
Washes it out.
Scotch is, you don't need water. Really, it's just silky smooth. So 3 for me.
All right.
Up to you.
So this is not a Scotch that I typically would pick because it is not as full-bodied and flavorful. It doesn't have a long. It has a finish, but it's not as powerful a finish as I prefer. I have to respect this though, the smoothness and the lack of alcohol in it. Now it's only 40 proof, so
Yeah, or 80 proof.
or 80 proof, 40.
Right.
Yeah, 40% alcohol. So that helps, but man, it's a good bottle. My initial gut is a 3 because of the quality of what's in there, even though it's not maybe what I would normally pick, but they do a great job on this bottle. So I'm gonna give it a 3 because they do a nice job in finishing and formulating. This bottle is just a work of art. So I'm gonna give it a 3, even though it may not be. I would probably pick a Lagavulin if you can get it for similar prices would be my preference. But this is a good bottle. If you like sweet, if you like sherry, if you like that
If you like
orange
sherry,
and
you'll like
fruit,
that shit, yeah.
and you have no, because there's no smoke, there's no peat, there's no marine, there's no iodine in this.
Right.
If you're more in this is a
It's
good bottle.
smooth and sweet.
Have we even seen this in the bar? I don't think I have.
No,
15.
you
No.
rarely see it in a normal bar like
No, I can't say I
out
have.
in public.
No.
I'm hoping you leave it on this bar though.
Yep.
Well, anyway,
I have changed the topic.
Staying
real quick,
here.
didn't
I will say this is probably the smoothest Scotch I've ever had. I mean, I've had some smooth Scotch lately. This is like straight drinking water. It's so
Well,
easy
you
to
just
drink.
had Octomore, so that's a little. That's
Yeah,
a little.
it's true.
Not tonight though.
Yeah,
Not to
we're not
throw
doing
off
that.
the review.
I want to badly say 3.5. I'm gonna go 3. It's delicious. Everything you guys said, agreed with. Taste is great, but it's got some flavor profiles I like a lot. The
That's
sweetness.
true.
It does
That's true.
change and evolve a little bit, but not to the degree that I'm looking for now these days. So I think I know I'm kind
True.
of spoiled.
He's
So
spoiled.
a 3, a strong 3. Super easy to drink. The price, I mean, $80 for that
It's a little
Dalmore
salty.
15. I think it's worth it.
I think it's worth it.
I
It's
think it's
definitely
good
worth-
value for the money.
It's definitely worth putting as like a top bottle on your shelf. So when you want to impress
Yeah.
people, bring up that. They'll say, "Ooh, wow, that's pretty
It's
good."
smooth.
It's
good.
definitely
Yeah.
definitely in my top 10. No
Definitely
doubt
the
about it.
American market that's more bourbon oriented versus the smoky pea.
That's
This
right.
is
But it is
definitely
your wheelhouse.
beautiful.
You,
It is
you're
my
sherry.
wheelhouse.
I love the sherry stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love the peat stuff. I love Scotch.
all
I like whiskey.
So what we got, guys? Are we threes
Three
around?
all around.
Threes all around.
So
That's
I love
simple
that.
math right there.
Yeah,
right
3.0.
Even
Thanks
we can
for
do that.
watching.
3.0 out of 4 fingers. Remember, 4
Yeah,
finger pour.
4-finger pour.
We'll give it a
Can we
3.
get a 4-finger pour out of this?
Maybe.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, Scotch lovers. Thanks for watching.
Join the conversation.
More videos below.
And hit subscribe before you go so you can get the new videos when they come out.
Sláinte.
Cheers.